Hi, class. So, this is our first assignment within Wonders, and a lot of times we will be writing in our books that you received in your supply boxes. Um, this week we will be working in our slideshow, and for this first assignment, we're going to be looking at fiction story elements, dialogue, or our main idea in themes, which is a big concept, but that's what we're looking at. And when we talk about what readers do in our left hand and what readers identify with our right hand, we know that good readers reread the story, ask and answer questions, make and revise predictions, summarize what they read, and visualize what they read. Readers identify while they're reading or after they've read the story the author's point of view, fiction story elements, nonfiction text structures, similarities and differences, and main ideas and themes. So for this week, we are looking at fiction story elements and main ideas and themes. Right now, for this first assignment, we're focusing on fiction story elements, and the fiction story element is dialogue. So next slide, I'm just going to take you through what I'd like you to do on each slide. Just watch the video. This is our overall idea for the week. The things you need. This is from Wonders. So the stories that we will be reading will focus on the things you need, and the vocabulary is directed around the things you need as well. So our vocabulary this week is afford, loan, whoops, profit, prosper, risk, savings, scarce, and wages. When you click in Wonders and you go to um, the words to know, those are where you'll find those, okay? Coming back to our slideshow here. The stories we are reading this week are realistic fiction, and realistic fiction tells about character settings and events that are like people, places, and events in real life. It includes dialogue and descriptive details. Sometimes the story can include illustrations. So quotation marks and dialogue. I would like you to read this example of what dialogue means. If you would like Mr. McIntosh to read it, just click this link up here and you'll hear myself read it, and then I would like you to follow along with Mr. McIntosh. The next slide is a fun video. I think it's cute about dialogue, and it's what does the fox say? And like you to watch that video. And then I would like you to go back into Wonders and read a fresh idea. So when we go back into your Wonders, we have the read button over here.
Read.
And it should be the first story that pops up. When you click a fresh idea, if all goes well, you should be able to get into this story. So how do we get the things we need is the essential question. And it says, read about one girl or how one girl meets a need in her neighborhood. Now, this is in your smaller purple book that you received in your supply box, the reading and writing book. So if you'd like to read it from there, that's fine as well, okay? So read that story. You will notice if you decide to read it from here, you can click on the sound, the little microphone here, or the speaker button, and it will read it for you. So you can have it read to you as well. I suggest you try reading it on your own, but if you would like it read to you, that's fine as well. So coming back over here, so this reminds you about how to get into our Wonders. So if you have to go back to Schoology and then click on McGraw-Hill K-12. And you can go back to my other video for a reminder of how to get into Wonders. So after you read the story, come back into this slideshow. So you're going to pause right now, pause the slideshow, go read, and then you're going to practice using your highlight function. And you will reread the first paragraph because that's what good readers do. And you are going to highlight the dialogue from the first paragraph in A Fresh Idea. If you want Mr. Mac to reread it for you, click this blue link and I will reread it for you. And to highlight, as a reminder, this is not the correct sentence. I'm just giving you an example. You scroll over the sentence you would like to highlight. So you just kind of scroll over it with your pad. And then you come right up here. My button is right here. It looks like this. Highlight color. You get to choose any color you want. I'm going yellow. And when I click anywhere out of the highlighted section, it'll turn that part yellow. Okay. So I'm going to go out of there. I'd like you to highlight the dialogue. And then the last slide goes along with that first paragraph. It asks you to answer the next two questions about the dialogue you highlighted on the last slide. It says answer below. Who is talking in that last paragraph and who is listening? You can write it right in this slide. Okay, so that's it for this first assignment, all about dialogue within our wonders. Have fun.